Radio Free 102.3 KJLH. Okay, I told y'all we was going to start off Monday. Fire, baby.
That's what you said.
With that pressure, baby. No pun intended. Please welcome my girl, ARI LENNOX.
Wow.
I love when you come.
Thank
and
you.
so do the listeners because they always feel like, you know what people say most when you leave? Because I think this is my third time interviewing you, Ari. And they're always like, oh my God, she's so mature. She has such a head on her shoulders. And I'm like,
oh
yeah,
my God,
okay,
I do.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you for the music. My favorite song by far is Unloyal. I so love Unloyal.
Thank you.
I love you on that song.
Thank you so much.
I love that song. It's just so... I was listening to it today, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was listening to it.
It's a sexy song.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm
it's
grateful.
sexy. That's what it is. But you're sexy, too.
Thank you.
So
So are you. You
girl
are
in my
beautiful.
baseball cap. Stop
and you have
it.
no makeup on. You are perfect. Seriously.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ari. I appreciate
No
it.
problem. I'm serious.
Thank you. So we're talking about the soft era. This is where you're moving into.
Yeah.
Your soft era, girl. This is the
Yeah.
song. This is the music.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel you on that because I
Really?
remember my soft era, but it just
Yeah?
got hard. So
Oh,
I'm not
no.
in my soft era right now.
Right.
I'm still hard. I mean, I'm hard now, but I used to be in my soft
Really?
era. And Emmett said he didn't know what soft era
All
was.
this talk of eras and all of that. What exactly is the soft girl era?
I'm just looking forward to like not being a man anymore.
Woo!
And like just parking that pickup truck, you know, in the driveway. Just yeah. Because I be taking my trash to the landfill. I want to start doing more soft things. I don't know, driving like nice vehicles and
Or not drive at all.
or not drive at all.
That's your soft era, not drive at all.
'Cause-
Not have to open the door. Look, don't get me started.
No,
Is
let's
the
talk
era
about it.
you're
Yeah.
in, is it indicative of the man that you're dealing with? Does that affect the era you're in, or is it just a personal thing?
It's the man, like wanting to date with intention, wanting to date someone who can provide for me, but also like embracing my emotions and whatever they may be, and embracing just like being pampered. And yeah, it's just it's a whole thing. Like
It's
I'm just
people doing for you
Yeah,
and not
embracing
you
help.
always doing
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah.
It's being able to relax and
receive.
Yes.
Being able to receive
And land on a
stop,
cushion.
exactly,
That's
and
soft.
stop pushing away like people who are trying to give. Like it's really a letting go era. Letting go, letting God, letting your friends, letting your family, letting your boo, letting the universe provide for you, and just being soft and just pampered, really.
Yeah.
And it's for everyone. It can be for boys too. It can be for the LGBTQ community, women, everybody, children. Like let go, let God, let go, let the universe.
Do you feel like you have been a person who has always pushed to get something rather than receive?
God, yes. I've been fighting all my life for like
All my life.
Oh,
All my life.
Okay.
Sacrifice.
Yeah.
I said, all my life I had to
Yes.
fight.
Yes,
Oh, that is
Nipsey
black
and
people.
Maya, yes. Literally. And I'm so used to protecting people, so used to like sticking up for people and sticking up for myself and complaining and all of these things. And I just kind of want to just chill and just like let life happen as it may, you know? Like, yeah, it's like whatever.
What's one thing that you felt like you've had to fight for the most?
Oh my goodness. Probably like being myself, like as I am. Like, this is just me. And like, why is it such a big deal? But now I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm so fantastic. Like, it is what it is. Like, there's nothing wrong. I think everyone is different. Everyone interprets things differently, feels things differently. And yeah, I'm just embracing it all, you know?
We loved you with Funny Marco.
Oh, you did? I love Marco.
We did.
He's so trifling, so sweet.
Isn't he trifling?
Yeah, but so amazing.
When he made the recliner go back, you were,
Yes.
oh, wait, hold on, God, wait, what we doing?
Exactly. He's fantastic.
Yeah. But you talked to him about the kind of man that that you're looking for, I guess. I'm assuming you're looking for him.
No, I don't know if I'm looking anymore. I think I'm chilling. Yeah. I don't want to look anymore.
Well, that's good. I think they find you.
Yeah. They sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That laugh you're doing it means something.
There's a laugh?
Yeah, it means something.
It doesn't mean not a damn thing. It means nothing. So I'm chilling. I'm good. No more looking, receiving.
I love
They're
that.
coming. Or one is
Well, I
coming.
mean, that's what the Bible says when a
Yeah.
man finds a wife or
Yeah.
something
Finds a
like
good
that.
thing.
You know, when a man
that's
finds a wife,
beautiful.
which means you don't have to look, they're going to find you in all your gloriousness, in all your self, right? Tell us about the album. Tell us about the new single. Like, tell us about the process that you're going through with new music. Have you evolved with the music?
Yeah, I would say absolutely. It's just a lot of beautiful, soulful records. It's a lot of R&B records, super polished, super auto-tuned, but also there's other records that are just raw, soulful, 70s, like classic, timeless. Like, I think all of it is just beautiful. Just embracing a lot of collaboration with different legendary producers and songwriters, from Ant Clemens to Tricky Stewart.
You work with JD again?
Of course, on 2 records, Soft Girl Era and Vacancy. It's lovely another man named Ant. He wrote that with me. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Completely. How do you know when artists come in? They always say that that the next album or the album that they're currently promoting is them in a new form, in a new light, or them moving forward, progressing. How do you know that you're different now than you were the last album?
Let's see. I feel like everything has fallen into place in a completely different way. Like very much so more naturally. Like, I think I was in search for like something new, and then I don't know, it just all came together so beautifully. For instance, me, Elite, my engineer Tim, and shout out to Randy, my engineer in LA, and shout out to Johnny, Jermaine Dupree's engineer. All of these people contributed greatly to the project. But hanging out with Elite and Tim in Atlanta, we were able to literally create the most beautiful intros and interludes and outros, things I was trying to stray away from with ASL. So I think I'm in a space where I'm like done running from like my quirky side, my goofy side, and like embracing it, because it's fire, it's beautiful. But I think I kind of got lost in that internet thing of just thinking, maybe my goofiness or maybe who I am is just not good enough. And now I'm just like excited to show the world again, like, who the F I am. And it's like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So
I actually love your quirky, goofy side.
Absolutely.
I follow you on Instagram, and I think the times that I've seen you on Instagram, I always thought that was what made you.
Thank you.
And so I appreciate it very much when you are yourself. I think you can make beautiful music when you're not containing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to just be more raw and honest, even more honest with this project, and just more fearless. And I'm excited. Like, there's no fears. It's the 3rd album. There's no sophomore jitters. We're trying different things, different sounds. So I just feel like free,
Yeah.
So.
Most of your music takes me back a little, especially the videos take me back to, like you were mentioning, the 60s, the 70s. Like, you always have this, speaking of soft girl era, you always have this era of music. Your sound always takes us back to a certain type of era. Is that intentional, or is that just something that happens?
It's just who I am, growing up, listening to the Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, Minnie Riperton, Rose Royce. I mean, I'm just a soul baby. And my mom and dad are the reason. They put me on to flawless musicians, Eric Benet to Deborah Cox. These people raised me musically. Alita Adams, Anita Baker, just legends. Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill. All Mary J. Blige, all shaped me. So
you're talking about a lot of artists that a lot of new artists don't listen to.
It's really eerie. And I thank my parents, Shane and Gloria. I thank you so much because it's a thing. Like, how you are raised, like what is playing in your household really shapes you. And I realize, So when I do find people who respect 70s music, 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s, it just feels so fulfilling. It feels beautiful because I know that's not the case. Like, I met a girl, like when I was working at Wendy's like 10 years ago, or was it 10 or 10 years ago, or whenever it was. And we was driving in a car. She was driving all crazy and stuff. I was scared. And she was blasting some album. It was, well, I won't tell you who it was, but it was this, every record was just trap. And I'm like, hey, do you ever listen to anything else? She's like, no. And I'm like, damn, like this is incredible. But that's the thing. Some people literally don't listen to anything other than like just what they listen to.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dang, like I need it all. I need the YN music, but I need also the ON music. I need it all. Like,
you need it all. But we're not just gonna skip over that Wendy's job, though. We're not gonna skip over that Wendy's job. You were at Wendy's 10 years ago.
And I got fired.
Oh my God!
It ended with lots of ketchup, mustard going everywhere.
Stop it, Ari.
I'm grateful she didn't beat my A.
What?
The lady, I'm grateful. She wanted to. She yanked me up by my apron.
Was it the manager?
It was the manager.
What didn't you do? Drop the fries?
Well, I went to the bathroom because I needed a break. And I was on my break. I was like, I need a break. She busted through the door and I was texting on the counter and she was like, you need to go out there and do the daggone cash register. And I was like, you didn't have to talk to me like that. And then, I don't know, next thing I know, she was saying something in my ear or something, and then it was, I don't want to tell you.
Did she really yank you? She yanked you up?
Because I squirted the
you squirted it with the ketchup?
Mustard and ketchup. I was disgusting. I would never do that anymore.
I know, because you'll never work at Wendy's anymore.
And thank God.
So that's easy.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, you gotta do a song called Wendy.
Shout out to Wendy. No, but like seriously, shout out to Wendy's managers and employees. It is a hard job because you get all kinds of people driving up, walking in at different hours of the day, and it's a very stressful job. Like you're working, hourly, and like people really try you, and it takes a lot of strength to not do what I did that day. So like,
shout out to the people who don't go over the edge like I did.
Who don't go over the edge, and I think.
Were you doing music at that time?
Oh yeah, I was walking through the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina, Fairview Road or something with the F on it, writing songs like Cascade on my walks. It's always when I'm walking, like even driving down 85. I love just getting in the pickup truck, driving down 85 from, DC to Atlanta. But, and I was writing one of my latest songs, Pretzel, that's going to be on the album. Like, that's kind of what I do. If I'm walking, sometimes I might write a record, or if I'm driving, I might write a record. So yeah, Charlotte. So
I heard that was one of your favorite songs on the
Pretzel.
What
Yeah, it's
is
really
it about?
sexy.
I haven't heard Pretzel.
I mean, it's just very sexual, flexible, nasty, wild, freaky, back bending, doing the bending record. So it's great. It's just fantastic.
Who's doing the bending record?
Yeah, it is.
Soft girl era. We are so happy that we get to play your music.
Thank you.
And that we, most of the time, are the first ones to play it. Mm-hmm. So I love that. I love that when we get artists like before the song is, all over the place. Mm-hmm. And I can cap it off like that. We're going to go, let's talk about Michael Jackson for you, because I'm about to play this PYT. I'm about to drop this PYT.
Oh, my God.
Does Michael Jackson mean anything to you?
Oh, my God. Everything. It's Baby Michael for me. His voice is just unmatched. He's everything. I mean, this day we live in, it's just, I don't want to shade nobody. I don't know if I'm always shading people, but it's just a lot of auto-tune. Even me. Okay, I'll just start with that. There's a lot of auto-tune. This record, this new album, it is a lot of auto-tune.
Do you prefer auto-tune? Because Eric Benet was in here not long ago, and he said when he goes into the studio, the auto-tune is already set. You actually have to request for producers now to remove the auto-tune. I
can't sing with it on, but working with Tricky, he's kind of helped me be able to sing using auto-tune at the same time. What I like to do is sing, and then you could put it on afterwards, because auto-tune is cool. It provides a nice, crisp, like, cleaning thing. It fixes things. If you feel like the emotion was there and you don't want to do it again, I will do it again. But if you feel like the emotion is unmatched, then it's just like, let's leave it, let's tweak it. Like, I don't mind, but what I will say about Michael, there was none of that. You know, it was just raw. He was a child, killing it. Yeah. Range was crazy. Control was crazy. Like, inspired so many. Like, I just love Baby Michael. And then, of course, Off the Wall Michael. And then I'll say Thriller inspired this record I have called Under the Moon.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm just howling at the moon like I imagine, I imagine the music video paying homage to Michael in some type of way, or Thriller in some type of way. But yeah, I love Michael Jackson.
Rolling Stone, was it Rolling Stone magazine? Rolling Stone magazine listed "Lady in My Life" the worst song on Thriller. Oh. How do you feel about "Lady in My Life," Ari Lennox?
It's beautiful. I think, gotta be careful with my words. Who wrote that? Who wrote that article? Who wrote that? Who wrote it? I just don't want to create a beef. I'm trying not to have internet beef.
Well, we'll put it this way. We know that no one black could have ever written an article about "Lady in My Life" being the worst song on Thriller.
It's so important.
Man.
Soul music, real, authentic soul music is so important. It's literally inspired all of R&B of today, all of our favorite men R&B artists of the 90s, the 2000s, today. Like, it inspired that. I don't know how that couldn't, like, I don't know if that person, no shade to them, truly understands the importance of, like, soul music and the importance of all kinds of genres, all kinds of sounds on one album. Like, stop trying to keep legends in a box. Let them, experiment. You know, it's really a lot.
We got Ari Lennox, everybody, and we're going to throw in a little MJ. Let's talk about some lyrics.
Okay, oh God.
I can let you bang me in my bonnet.
Yes.
With the bonnet off.
Yeah.
With the bonnet off.
Yes. So it starts off with love, like you said, with loving with the bonnet on, and then it gets a little too wild, and that thing gotta come off. It comes flying off.
Take it off.
Okay, take it off.
Look, Ari, is this? I don't know if anybody can make the reference, but do you all remember the Honey Nut Cheerios commercial where there was the lady and she had the net on her head in the Honey Nut Cheerios commercial, and she would be like, "Nobody give me my Honey Nut Cheerios." She had the little net on her head. Can you find it? She's a black woman.
I don't know. Was she in her soft girl era?
No, she wasn't in her soft girl era because she was working in the I was gonna say
not
the plantation.
Oh God.
That's pretty much what it called. No. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, my husband would tell me, I can't do you with that bonnet on because you look like the lady from the Honey Nut Cheerios commercial.
Dang.
I was like, oh, okay, well, let me take it off.
No,
I don't know if it's gonna look better.
No, you don't.
I'll take it off. But yeah, so that's what that lyric reminds me of.
Dang.
Yeah, my husband told me to take that bonnet off.
Dang.
You're good without it.
Okay, exactly. I mean, with it or without it.
With it or without it. And I think that a lot of women like yourself in this generation have fought for women to be whoever they want to be. How big, how small, wear weave, not wear weave. And I mean, you've had some of these issues on your own with the internet coming at you. Yeah, right? And so, but to be able to take a position and say, look, it's all good, and try to continue to push that narrative, I think it really is courageous
Thanks.
Of you, Ari, to do that.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, bonnets are great. we're really protecting our curls. I think it's a beautiful thing. I mean, you know, even when I see people with bonnets at the airport, okay, literally, we need these bonnets. We're on a cold, frigid, freezing plane. That freaking air.
Monique would say different.
I love Monique, but she has to understand I need to be cozy. I need to be comfortable. I need my hair strands protected in that cabin. So I got my bonnet on and a hoodie on. You know, I have a balance with how I do it. But like, yeah, I'm protecting these strands. Like,
so let me ask you this. I teach a college course now.
Ooh.
It's a media course. It's a course on broadcasting.
Okay.
And
Congrats.
thank you. It's online. And the students are on the East Coast. So it's online. So it's 9 o'clock their time. It's 6 o'clock my time.
Okay.
First day of class, they all pop online in the bed with their bonnets on.
Oh, wow.
What's your thought, Ari?
Maybe not in school. I mean, it's like, but follow your hearts. I'm not here to be the police. I cannot police beautiful people.
Would you do it? Would you go to class with your bonnet on?
Well, what kind of bed are they in? Maybe it's a bed that's kind of just like pulling on the strands of your hair. If you don't wear that bonnet, they need the bonnet to protect them from the headboard. Okay, see, this is what I'm saying. The headboard could be like Velcro or something and like pulling at their strands, so it's important.
You know, the bonnet didn't bother me as much as the headboard.
Yeah.
Because why are you in the bed during class, Ari?
Yeah. Well, just because you're in the bed doesn't mean you're not present.
It absolutely means you're not present.
Oh, dang.
It absolutely means that.
I feel you.
But they're going. You know what? I'm going to show them this video of you saying it's all good, ladies.
So a bonnet. if they were at their desk with the bonnet on, that would have made you feel better.
Better, yes.
A little better.
Better, yes. We talked about it the next day, and then the following day, one of my students came with a red bonnet on. So I guess she was like, "Well, you know, I'm gonna keep my bonnet, but I'm gonna give it a little pizzazz, or make it red instead of black."
Exactly. They can be very beautiful and royal looking. You know, there's a lot of nice ones.
Okay. Do you wear bonnets to bed?
I do every night. And ever since I've done that, like I find that my hair is just thriving. That's why I'm like, the bonnet is a great thing.
Your hair, you've always had immaculate hair, sis. Like I like literally, it's so thick and it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, your hair is amazing. I mean, I don't know if you attribute it to the bonnet, but
well, I'll say it stopped breaking off as much when I stopped allowing it to be manipulated like more by like different people and things of that nature. And I started wearing a bonnet religiously. Like I just find it just breaks off less.
I don't know how we got down this bonnet rabbit hole.
No, this is good. It's good.
You asked her a question off air. Go ahead.
I did. I feel like you always shine on your features. Every time we see you on a feature, from Unloyal to the song with Jessie Reyes you put out.
Thank you.
You seem like you put so much effort into your features. Like any features coming up that we can expect to see Ari with? Who you working with?
Or any features on your forthcoming album?
Well, Eric Benet and I have something for his project. I feel like there might be other things, but nothing on my album. Look, I sent the records to a few of my favorite girlies, and they were too busy. I don't want to be shady, so I'm just not going to go down that.
Shady over here. It's okay.
You know, and I'm not.
It's not being shady.
I'm not
I don't think it's being shady.
To a feature. So yeah,
Wait, what does that mean? You're not entitled to a feature?
Meaning that I can't be sad if people don't have the time to like do it. But this is probably my doing, because I did manifest. I want my third album to be just me. I don't want nobody on it. And now,
Ari.
And now I'm like, well, dang, it would sound great with like all of them.
Yeah, you definitely manifested that.
Yeah, maybe.
and it's probably for the good. You sound good.
Thank you.
And I think the music, like you said, is honest and it speaks to who you are.
Thank you.
And so that's a fantastic thing.
I do want to I appreciate that. And I do want to stand alone, because like, I know if this is weird to say, but I want my Spotify one day, you know, to the most listens are just like, it's Ari did it. Ari did it 3 times. Like, that's what I want. Like, just just Ari.
Yeah.
And of course, like collaborators, like, you know, songwriters, producers, all different types of people, like helping me do it. But I just want my name to be there. Like, that's my dream. Like a successful record with just, I didn't have a feature. Like, that is a dream. Yeah. And I have a few of those already, like Pressure, BMO, but I want to manifest that for the new
Yeah, you definitely got some.
Sure.
You got some. Last time you were here, the owner was here. Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
And the two of you went viral for a little hot minute.
I love
How'd you
Stevie.
feel about that?
Amazing. I felt great. I love him. I just love our friendship. He's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you could do a duet with Stevie Wonder,
Oh my God.
what do you think it would be about? What do you think, like, what do you think that song would be? Would it be fast? Would it be love? Would it be, what would it be?
I think it would be love, and I think it would be magical because I think he is the best writers, the best songwriter in the world. I think it would be I think it would just have like a nice like pace. That's how I imagine it to be, like just something like in that tempo right here, you know, just real chill. Yeah, I just think it would just be everything. He has this amazing record. I'm trying to finish it with him.
Yeah?
We went to the studio once, and then he was killing it. He was playing all these amazing instruments, and yeah, I just really want to finish that record.
You wanna
so
rock with
bad.
it, yeah.
I do.
And I'm
So,
sure you will, and he will. But, you know, one day Stevie could be hanging with us. The next day he's somewhere with President Barack Obama.
Literally,
You know what I mean? Like, literally. Thank you so much for coming in, Ari.
Thank you for
I appreciate the
having me.
love. I appreciate the music. And anytime you got something, you know this is your home, and we are your family here at Radio Free KJLH.
Tammy,
You are
appreciate
quite welcome.
you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, sis.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to rock this Summer Walker, Heart of a Woman, on Radio Free 102.3.